Hi, this is Vicki Romaine with Cheerful Greetings, and today we will be making a vintage bird tag. I have two already made, and so I will be making a third. First thing I'm going to do is use some papers that I had left over from a previous project. I'm going to put them on a manila tag that I had bought, so it'll give the tag a little more strength. This paper has white trim on it, and I don't want it, so I'm just cutting that white border off on the papers. I'm using Elmer's rubber cement. I like the way it sticks. It's more permanent than a glue stick. I will be putting the papers on top of each other and even upside downwards, and you won't even notice once I get it on the tag and distress it and put my birds on. Okay, this looks like a perfect spot for it. Since I had a little red at the bottom of this tag, I'm going to put some red at the top. I don't need to worry about the size. It's big enough to go at the top. Once I get it on in the right place, I will turn the tag over and trim it to match. Okay, let's see if there's any sticking over. I'm sure there's a little bit here, so I'll take my scissors and trim it. Clip the top to match. And now my background papers have been placed on the tag. Next thing I'm going to do is finish cutting out my birds. The first one has already been cut out, and so I'm going to cut out the second one, and I will be using a shadow cut. After I distress the birds, you won't even notice that there's paper sticking out from the edge. But these are small images, so it's hard to get real close to them. These birds I got off of a sheet of images from Gecko Gals. I want to see which way the birds will go on there. I think I'm going to put the bigger bird on the bottom. All right, now I'm going to distress the edges of my images. The color I'm using of this distress ink is Vintage Photo. This will make the birds pop. Now, if you notice, I have this tool with the sponge on the end. I have a number of sponges, and what I do is put the name of the color on the back of each sponge so I don't contaminate the colors. Whenever I'm ready for another color, I just take this sponge off and put the appropriate one on. Now that I've distressed my birds, I'm going to do the tag. Next, to finish my background, if you notice, these papers are much brighter than the papers on the other two tags. So what I'm doing now is taking some gesso. I put my fork into the big container because I don't need very much. And if you notice, I'm just barely getting some off the fork to put on my fingers. Whenever I get too much, I just keep rubbing and smoothing it out and making it thinner. Okay, now I have my background done. I will put my birds in place. Once again, I'm going to use my rubber cement. There they go. Now my tag is almost complete. Now I have put the hole in my tag, and I'm going to take a piece of brown ribbon. This ribbon is a little large, a little wide, but it was the only thing I had, and I wanted brown for my tags. But I think it's going to work out all right. It looks nice with the other two. Now my tag is complete. I have all three of them. I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, please come back and see me again, and please subscribe. Bye.